Jayson, your playoff experience from last summer. What are you guys taking into, you personally and then in the team, taking into this playoff season here to erase that history that you have from last June?
Really just happy that, opportunity came back around from losing in June last year and having, think about that all summer and, essentially like start over. Just really working towards getting back to the playoffs and, being able to have the opportunity again. And just understanding how hard it was to even get to the finals, knowing we didn't get over the hump and knowing that, it's probably gonna be tougher this year. But just learning from the experience, and I think growing from that experience last year, and believing that, not looking past anybody, but that we believe we can get back and get over that hump. But, it's really one game at a time.
Gary and Jaren.
Jayson, the head to the stomach by Benavidez, and then the flagrant foul. How much did that piss you off / motivate you? And then how awesome is it for you or enjoyable to see Jalen and you at the same time carry the last 6 minutes?
Yeah, the Bogdanovich one, it was like weird, kind of like headbutt my stomach. I wasn't mad. The flagrant foul, I wasn't mad neither. I know I looked like I was. I got up real quick.
You rose up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just wanted to scare him a little bit. But I know Trey real well. No harm, right? Playoff foul. Just wanted to get up quick and move on. That's all it was. And yeah, I was talking to Smart when JB took his mask off. I was like, oh shit, it's go time. I knew he was, gonna turn it up a notch.
So yeah, Jalen takes off the mask, starts getting really aggressive. Smart was really aggressive playing her too. How much of that just inspired you guys to play as hard as possible, especially when you were having trouble scoring, but you really locked in on defense tonight?
Yeah, it was everybody. Those guys turning it up. D. White picking up full court. Me, Rob, Al getting rebounds. Everybody just we was hungry to win, and we was determined to lead Atlanta to the win.
Jayson, you took the blame for the Game 3 loss. What were you trying to do individually to just make sure that Game 4 didn't end the same way? And how happy were you with those blocks that you had?
Yeah, just make plays. We talk about it all the time. By any means necessary, do whatever it takes. Just hitting big shots, if it's finding guys, if it's down on the floor, rebounding, getting 3-4 blocks. Sometimes those are more important than, me hitting tough shots. Not to brag, but I kind of do that a lot. But, those blocks, those really get a reaction out of my teammates, and that kind of gets us going. And just, plays like that, really, really matter.
Jayson, you got to the free throw line a lot throughout these last 2 games in Atlanta. Just something different that you do in your approach that's led to that? I mean, what was it, 2 attempts and then games 1 and 2 combined? Or is this something that the referee's starting to pick up on in the sense of you're getting slapped around a little bit much down here in Atlanta?
No, but I'm thankful. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm thankful and just kind of keep being aggressive, attacking the rim.
Final question?
I got one more. In terms of trying to close this out, what do you guys have to do to kind of concentrate and finish this series and give you guys a chance to rest as opposed to extending this? Because obviously they're still coming at you.
No, for sure. I think being aware, right? It was a few times last year where we kind of relaxed. I would say after we beat Milwaukee Game 4, we relaxed, came back and lost Game 5 when it was up 13 in the fourth. And that came back to bite us, where we had to go win 2 in a row. Winning Game 5 in Miami last year, coming back and relaxing a little bit instead of feeling like our backs were against the wall. Lost and had to go win Game 7. So trying not to make it tougher on ourselves, not relaxing. Damn near going there with the mindset of we down 3-1 and we gotta win. Then thinking that it's over and they're gonna give up, because they're not. They were great, really well coached team. They got great players and they got a lot of pride. So go in there with the mindset of, you know, we got to win to survive. And just being aware of, you know, learning from our mistakes from last year that kind of made the road a little tougher for us. And, you know, I think we'll be ready.
All right, I got one more, if you don't mind. That reminds me because Grant said that last year you probably played as a team more intense in the first round, or physical also, than you did the rest of the way. I don't know if that's, you know, something you'd agree with, but how much did you see that last year and just want to avoid that and just go the opposite direction?
What you mean?
I feel like, you know, obviously the first round last year with KD, Kyrie, it's just a lot of intensity there. And like you said, you know, maybe in Milwaukee you kind of let up a little bit. But this year, as opposed to, you know, having the most intense in the first round, just make it getting more intense as you go and get more physical and doing everything you need to do as you go.
Yeah, I think last year that wasn't like a traditional first round matchup, right? They were injured a lot, and that wasn't like a traditional 2-7 matchup. You know, we swept them, but you know, first game was a buzzer beater. The second game we won by like 5. That was like the toughest sweep, you know, I've ever been a part of. And I think, you know, game 1 against Milwaukee last year, we got our ass kicked because we didn't, you know, it was a different series there, you know, a bigger team, more physical, and it took us a game to adjust. And I think, like, you know, that kind of hurt us, right? Made it tougher for us in a way. So just being aware of moments like that, right? Of not just never relaxing in a playoff. Don't never take your foot off the gas. You know, don't be too comfortable when you win a game or you have to lead, because every game is just as important.
Thanks, Jason. Thanks, everyone.